Let's get real for a second. Moving to Thailand sounds like a dream, right? Palm trees, $2 pad thai, foot massages on the beach, smiling locals who call you handsome. Yeah, that's the brochure version. Because the truth, more than 80% of Western expats in Thailand end up losing everything. Financially, emotionally, legally. And I'm not exaggerating. I've seen it happen over and over again. Here's something nobody talks about: loneliness. It's easy to feel like a rock star when you first arrive. Everyone's friendly. The girls smile at you. The tuk-tuk drivers laugh at your jokes. But give it time. You realize you can't speak the language. You can't read the signs. You don't understand the jokes. You don't get the culture. You get corrected for raising your voice. People start calling you farang like it's a slur. You try to make friends, but most other expats are either barfly retirees or digital nomads half your age. And the Thais? They'll be polite, but you'll never be one of them. Even if you marry in, even if you learn the language. I've met guys who haven't had a meaningful conversation in months. No one to call, no one to trust. Just the hum of the AC and the flicker of the TV. You know what kills more expats than heart disease? Depression. Now let's talk about the thing that really ruins men here. Love. Or what they think is love. Listen, I get it. You're 58, maybe divorced, maybe lonely. You come out here, and suddenly women half your age are calling you darling. They laugh at your jokes. They tell you how lucky they are to have met someone like you. You feel alive again. And that feeling is the most expensive drug in Thailand. Because here's how it usually plays out. You meet her at a bar, you take her out, she's sweet, she's different from Western women. She says she's not like the others. She introduces you to her family. You feel needed, loved, respected. Then she asks for help. Maybe it's her brother's hospital bill. Maybe her mother's house is falling apart. Maybe she wants to open a salon or a noodle shop. And you want to be the hero. You wire the money, you buy the land, you build the house. In her name, of course, because foreigners can't own land in Thailand. Then she disappears. Sometimes slowly, sometimes overnight. Sometimes she comes back when the money runs low. But by the time you realize what's happened, it's too late. The property's not in your name. The bank account is empty. The family? Oh, they're doing just fine. With your pension. Then there's the startup business dream. Spoiler alert. You can't legally own more than 49% of any company here. Thais must own the majority. Let that sink in. You bring the money. You bring the idea. You do the work. But on paper, it's not yours. Now, some guys try to be clever. They create companies with nominee shareholders, Thai friends or girlfriends, who promise to sign whatever you need. But when things go south, and they do, guess who ends up with 51% of the business? Not you. I've met guys who lost everything because their partner decided she didn't feel like sharing anymore. And the courts, they sided with her every time. You think you're the boss. But in Thailand, you're a guest. And guests don't own the house. This one hurts, literally. Healthcare in Thailand can be excellent, world-class even. But it's also expensive. And if you're older, forget it. Most expat health insurance policies exclude pre-existing conditions. Some stop covering you entirely after 70. And if you don't have insurance, a hospital stay will bankrupt you. $45,000 plus for heart surgery, $10,000 for a simple surgery. Even a few nights in a private hospital room can drain your savings. I've seen guys with strokes who couldn't afford rehab. I've seen cancer patients begging for donations on GoFundMe from a bed in Bangkok. That's the reality. And the worst part, back home, Medicare or the NHS would have covered it. Let's add insult to injury. As of 2024, Thailand introduced new tax laws targeting expats with worldwide income. That includes pensions, investments, rental income. Some rates hit 35%. Currency fluctuations don't help. 1 month, your pension feels decent. Next month, the baht strengthens, and suddenly you're short on rent. Now imagine living off a fixed income in a place that's getting more expensive by the day, and where your home country no longer feels like an option to return to. That's not retirement. That's slow-motion panic. Ever felt your lungs tighten during the burning season in Chiang Mai? Ever watched your blood pressure spike after walking 1 block in Bangkok's noon sun? The weather isn't a joke here. The pollution isn't either. If you're older, If you've got health issues, or if you just want to breathe clean air, this place can destroy you. The final blow, you're always the outsider. This is the hardest pill to swallow. No matter how long you live here, no matter how well you speak the language, no matter how many Thai flags you wave, you're still Farang. You don't get a say in anything that matters. You don't get citizenship. You don't get legal protections. You don't get the benefit of the doubt. You're a guest. And when you forget that, when you get angry or loud or try to push back, you'll feel the full weight of the system. You'll see what it means to be disposable. So who actually makes it? Believe it or not, some people do make it work here. But they're rare. They're not the ones who arrive with stars in their eyes. They're not chasing romance or looking to be rescued from their boring lives. They plan. They stay liquid. They keep their assets offshore. They don't buy property. They learn the language. They stay low profile. They stay single or marry carefully. They don't try to change Thailand. They adapt to it. They treat Thailand like what it is, a beautiful, complicated, high-risk place. Not a solution, not a dream, not a fantasy. The bottom line, I'm not here to scare you, I'm here to wake you up. Thailand can be magical. I've had some of the best moments of my life here. Sunsets that made me cry, food that ruined me for anything back home, kindness that came out of nowhere when I needed it most. But I've also seen men, good men, lose everything. Not because they were stupid, but because they believed the fantasy. This place isn't out to save you. It doesn't owe you anything. It's not your Thailand. It's Thailand. And if you want to live here, you better respect that. Come with eyes wide open. Come with a plan. Come with humility. And always, always have an exit strategy. You made it this far, so you're already ahead of most people. You're no longer chasing the fantasy. You're seeing Thailand for what it really is, a beautiful country wrapped in a complicated system that doesn't forgive mistakes. But let me ask you something. What's your plan B? Seriously, what happens if your visa gets denied? If your health takes a sudden turn? If your bank account gets frozen? Most expats don't have an answer. Because most people don't plan their exit strategy until it's already too late. Let me tell you what I see that the tourist vlogs never show. The quiet Western man in a Bangkok hospital lobby, arguing with staff in broken English. I know 2 retirees who woke up to see their Thai accounts frozen because of irregular international transfers. They missed one compliance form. So what saved them? They had foreign bank accounts and offshore emergency funds. Most people don't. Here's the cruel irony. You came here for freedom, but now you're more trapped than ever. Can't leave because you can't sell your condo. Can't work because you don't have a permit. And you're too proud to ask for help. You wanted a fresh start, but now you're living on borrowed time, both financially and physically. But I'm different. That's what everyone thinks, that they're smarter, luckier, more prepared, that their Thai partner is different, that they won't get scammed, that they'll get their visa, that their business won't fail. Look, I'm not saying you're doomed. I'm saying you need to stop betting on hope and start planning based on risk. Here's what I've learned. People fail in Thailand for 3 reasons. They underestimate the complexity, bureaucracy, culture, law. Everything here works differently. They overestimate their resilience. Aging alone in a foreign country is not the same as a 2-week holiday. They romanticize the wrong things. Cheap food and friendly smiles don't fix health issues, loneliness, or legal problems. If you're serious about staying here, here's what you need to do. Emergency funds in at least 2 countries. Exit-ready housing. Don't trap your wealth in a condo you can't sell. International health insurance that actually covers you. Legal help on retainer. Yes, even if nothing's wrong. Home country residency. Keep it valid. Keep it active. Support system back home. Friends, family, contacts who can help if things fall apart. And most of all, stop pretending Thailand will bend to you. It won't. The final warning. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to save you. Because every month, I hear from someone who didn't listen. They ignored the red flags. They sold everything. They came here chasing peace and found panic. Thailand is not your enemy, but it's not your savior either. If you treat it like a dream, it will become a nightmare. If you treat it like a high-risk venture, it might just become your home. Still thinking about moving to Thailand? Good. But now you know the truth. Most people don't. So go in with eyes open. Go in with a plan. And for God's sake, go in with a way out. Because when it's time to leave, the last thing you want to hear is, "Sorry, we can't help you." Thanks for watching. Drop a comment. What's your biggest fear about expat life? And don't forget to subscribe, because in a world full of fake paradise promises, we're bringing you the truth, one broken illusion at a time.